Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about compensation for victims of child sexual abuse under POCSO Act of 2012 amended in 2019. I am Dr. Suresh Padadmat, Professor of Psychiatry working at NIMHANS, Bangalore. Before I start my presentation, I would like to place this disclaimer. This presentation is for academic and training purpose only, not for clinical or legal opinion. For clinical opinion, please do contact a psychiatrist. For legal opinion, please do contact an advocate. Conflict of interest? None. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the compensation for the victims of child sexual abuse, what are the legal framework under the POCSO Act, and also the guidelines issued. This video is targeted to doctors, psychiatrists, nurses, counselors, mental health professionals, professionals from criminology background, officers of observational home, advocates, judicial officers, and officials working in custodial settings, especially juvenile homes. What are the legal framework for compensation of child sexual abuse victims? Under Protection of Children from Sexual Offence Act, Section 33, subsection 8, clearly says that in appropriate cases, the special court may, in addition to the punishment, direct payment of such compensation as may be prescribed to the child for any physical or mental trauma caused to him or for immediate rehabilitation of such child. That means it clearly says that not only the punishment can be given, but also compensation can be given for mental health and physical health rehabilitation. Further, under the Rule 9 of the POCSO Act 2012, amended in 2019, also says that the special court may order that the compensation to be paid not only at the end of the trial, but also an interim basis also it can be given to meet the immediate needs of the child for relief or rehabilitation at any stage after registration of FIR. So this is a very important rule under 9. Further, Rule 9 also clearly says that the amount to be dispensed within 30 days of the orders which has been given by the special court. Compensation should be granted to the child as a result of the child sexual abuse. The child may recover the expenses incurred on treatment, loss of livelihood, disability, complication, and so forth. Following factors to be considered before granting the compensation. This is as per the guidelines. It clearly says severity of the mental or physical injury suffered by the child, the expenditure incurred or likely to be incurred on treatment, loss of educational opportunities, including absence from school or any other reason, loss of employment, especially for the family members. If the adolescent child is working, that needs to be compensated, including absence from place of employment or any other reason. The relationship of the child to the offender needs to be considered. Is it a single incident or a multiple repeated abuse has occurred? Whether the child has become pregnant, whether the child has contracted HIV or sexually transmitted diseases, any disability suffered by the child, financial condition of the child and the family, rehabilitation of the child, any other factors that the special court may consider to be relevant. So these are the important points need to be considered before compensation is given to the child. To conclude, my dear friends, POCSO Act makes provision for compensation. This compensation can be interim or final or any time during the case is going on after filing of the FIR. Make sure the child and the family should not experience the economic hardship during the legal battle. Thank you very much for giving your valuable time. Stay safe.